everyone, and thank you for joining. My name is Alicia Ponce, and I am the current FutureProfits Program Manager here in the Silicon Valley. I wanted to take some time to update you guys on FutureProfits and what's been going on with us this summer, and then also give you a brief update on what is to come this school year. So I'm going to start with what's been going on. Over the last couple of years, we've worked really closely with Georgina Albin, a board member and longtime partner of FutureProfits, along with many of our other partners here for FutureProfits, in order to work on a full revision of our curriculum. For 2 years, we've looked in depth at our lesson plans, from the overall objectives that students should learn after each lesson to the intricate details of every activity within our curriculum, to truly understand and truly update and revitalize our program to be as effective and enriching as possible for our students. So we'd love to thank Georgina for all of her support and endless work in making this possible. And we'd also love to give you guys a quick update that this curriculum that has just been revised will be implemented this school year. So we'll actually begin implementing this curriculum in the fall in the Central Valley with all of our partners there. So we look forward to giving you guys more updates as they come on how the program is going and in what ways we're learning more and more about our students and about how to better improve our program for their needs throughout this year and in the years to come. But for the last bit on this, I wanted to just give a huge shout out to all of the coaches that did work with us this last semester to implement a pilot of this program. So with your support as coaches in implementing and also providing us well-rounded feedback, we were actually able to go through a final round of revisions over the summer that did implement quite a few of the key facts and details of your feedback that you provided us last semester. So even though the semester was cut short, we did get a lot of your feedback and we did implement as much as we could from what you provided us into the revisions over the summer. So again, our curriculum is now excitingly fully revised, and we hope to share more with you guys as the semester comes. And now I'm going to share a little bit about our partnerships both here in the Silicon Valley and then also in the Central Valley and what is to come this school year. So as many of you guys know, last year our curriculum and our programming was cut short due to COVID. And so this year we've thought very thoroughly about how we can continue to actively engage and support our partners as well as our students both here in the Silicon Valley and in the Central Valley. With that said, for the FutureProfits Silicon Valley program, one of the biggest updates that we have is that we did decide to not have active programming here in the fall semester. So rather than having active classes, holding class lessons, we're actually going to be engaging a little bit deeper at the higher level in having conversations with all of our school sites in order to learn a little bit more about how they're modifying their educational programs due to COVID restrictions, and then how we can better implement and update and modify our program in order to best serve the students that we do here in the Silicon Valley. As many of you know, we do tend to work with our seniors here in the spring semester more often than the fall. So this still falls in line with our model that we run here in the Silicon Valley. So we look forward to continuing to engage with our students in the spring semester if all goes well. With that, though, I would also like to let you guys know that if you did want to stay engaged with FutureProfits actively in this coming semester, there may be a couple of opportunities for engagement with our Central Valley partners in which you can remotely provide us some support, whether it be through data input, data analysis, or even just active engagement with participants. We'd love for you to stay connected with us and to continue to be participants of our coaching program. So if you are looking for a way to stay active with us, please stay tuned and cue in whenever we send out more updates on ways that you can stay involved. Now, I'm going to switch gears and talk a little bit about the Central Valley. In the Central Valley, we've been fortunate enough to sign yet another MOU with the Ceres Unified High School District. It is the third consecutive year that we are working with that district. This year in particular, one of the biggest pieces of news for Future Profits is that we will actually be conducting a completely virtual program in the Ceres Unified High School District to engage over 800 students weekly in our programming. That is super exciting. What this means is that we will be working with teachers and students for students to work with us in an asynchronous learning style. This means that students will work independently every week to complete assignments, including watching pre-recorded videos, much like this one, and completing weekly assignments like worksheets, independent and team activities, and weekly benchmarks for us to be able to present our instructional information in a different way. It's super exciting for us to be able to try this out and to see just how well our program can do in the virtual context. We're also going to be including weekly Zoom sessions with these students in order to provide them the opportunity to review content, build community with us and with each other, and also introduce every week's assignments for them in a brief way to support them as they continue to develop their work. And finally, the most fun part of all, we're actually going to be implementing weekly contests and incentives for students to demonstrate the skill application and knowledge that they've gathered over the weeks in opportunities for monthly raffles and other fun activities and prizes as they work with us through the program. We are projected to begin our program on the week of September 28th. So we're super excited and thrilled that we will be working on getting all of this together in the weeks to come. So again, thank you all for joining and hearing a little bit about what's been going on with Future Profits and what is to come. I'd love to invite you guys to continue to stay connected with us by checking our website and then also staying up to date on our newsletter as we send out updates on how the program is going and how things are going with the new curriculum and specifically the virtual project. We're super thrilled and excited for it. So I hope that you all will continue to join us as we continue to be learners first in this experience and really truly get the opportunity to work with students in a new way and in an innovative way. So again, thank you all so much. Thank you for joining.